are the bulwark of the North. Behold the unyielding motherland. Through the teachings of the Great Orthodoxy, this world's end is kept at bay. Join us! Pledge yourself to the Ice Court! Defend the legacy of Kislev!
Welcome on back everyone to Total War Warhammer 3 in part 21 of our Tzarina Katarin Immortal Empires campaign. In today's episode we're here for an ambush against the forces of the Warhost the Apocalypse, where they have been caught unawares, and we have all of our boys set up in a nice firing line to do all of the damage possible. I am going to just slightly maneuver our... I don't mind our little Groms being all the way up front. Never mind, I like where they're at. Let's do the thing. Like everyone in their groups. Infantry, and the little Grom, and then all of our cav. Let's crunch them. We'll start by dropping some good old magics in. I'm gonna go Hawks of Mishka up front, just to slow everyone down, and let's see what they try. Oh, they're just gonna run for the hills. Oh, they're going for hot pursuit. Their general's getting annihilated. Well, that's that. And there goes the Hawks. Let's go on in next and go for the overcast ice up front here. They keep thinking about leaving. I think we're shooting our own frost worm here a little bit. They keep thinking about chasing our guys, and they think better of it. Hey, Trike, you go get this group. Gun line is in full effect now. We're out around this thing. You guys all fire at the same time. Go ahead and net this giant for me. And then you guys start raining havoc on said Chaos Giant. Perfect. Their guys are all running for the hills. Frostworm dealt with the Manticore pretty much immediately. Thought it was tough. Kevin go for the Arrow of Tall here. Patriarch chase down who you can. We're getting those rifle shots into these Chaos Giant. Keep knocking them over. It's now netted in place, going nowhere. He dodged that one in place. That's real impressive. There we are, though. Much better than the auto-resolve, which probably would have dropped a couple of our frontline guys, which we did not lose a single one of. Catch you all in a moment. Chaos champion backhanded straight through the wall by this great big axe and all of our lads here. We ended up losing a few just at the very end there because little Grom got a little bit overzealous and took out one of our sleds, killing 5 men, which is just perfect. We'll go ahead and Cellulite provides to get them on back. Hey, Enchantress wants military access. That's fine. We shall work together. Astrogoth Iron Hand got... Oh, they were just confederated by a Whistleland, that makes sense. Our outpost was gone, at least the outpost made by them is gone. And Archaon was up here ambushing, kind of like I thought he was, so now he's trying to besiege the monolith. Interesting strategy. Everyone else falling back to the Citadel as aggressively as possible. We'll go ahead and come back over here and clap the Everchosen.
Destroy them for Kislev!
Likely will make us fight it. Just gonna say we're gonna lose outright. Yeah, I mean, he's starting to bring a lot more ROR nonsense now. Alright, I think we still have a chance here. Let's take a quick look at the map. We still have the 2 Groms to just blast apart Dragon Ogres or even Chaos Knights before they get too close. Still gonna be a scary one, but I think we've got it, no problem. Let's go ahead and take to the field. Alright, our settlement garrison's coming in behind Archaon, which is not really useful in the slightest. What we'll do is we'll go ahead and deploy our line on the side here. So we'll go And set up our checkerboard like we do. Go ahead and have the warriors themselves kind of hanging back here. That way we can. It's much harder for Archaon to actually flank. And we'll throw the armored Kossars up front. Stealthy will be even more into groups, which is going to make them really, really susceptible to Archaon spells, but that's just the way it is.
Sons of Kislev!
Play our armored Kossars a little bit more in a line. Perfect. Patriarch here. Ice Witch. Frostworm. Let's say actually behind the line. We'll have it skate through. Horse archers. We'll go ahead and set up front here. We want to harass whatever we can before it actually manages to cross the field. So, 4 sleds. Move them a little bit apart each. Awesome. And that is the Oath Brothers of Tor to, again, defend the line for everybody if anyone gets close. Little Grom. A little ways apart in the back line. As long as it can hit everything up front here as soon as the battle begins, that is exactly what we want. And we'll go ahead and do Akshina on this flank.
Champion of Kislev!
Champion of Kislev.
Tzarina! Together as one!
Alright, missiles and Cav. Let's do it. We'll go Gust of True Flight on this whole group.
The power of winter.
The power of winter. Rotate in.
A bold choice! No hesitation!
A bold choice. Lots of real good damage here. Keep kind of falling back. You guys stay here, sleds. Kevin, go ahead and charge these knights. Will they teleport up on us? I seen that. Oh, they got us in the corner. Is it gonna matter if they have enough men? Nope, those knights are gone. Little Grom, new targets. See if you can hit the Knights of Immolation. I'm curious. There we go. 2 knights falling immediately. That I didn't expect to see at all. Those Doom Knights dealt with. Go ahead and rotate the Horse Archers. Glacial Gale, come on back. Let's go ahead and drop the Snowcat to kind of just bog down Archaon for a moment. Snowcat, you go catch Archaon. The amount of bullets just hit these Doom Knights. Light War Sleds, we need to come through. Oh, he annihilated the Battle Cat. Good for you, bud. Alright, Doom Knights dealt with. Let's catch Archaon there. He's trying to kill himself, yet another Patriarch. Not today, bud. Not today. Run from those Rod Knights. There's the metal spells. I don't know if we can get away from that in time. Might be able to dodge a little bit of it. Not bad, boys. Not bad at all. Archaon's gone. 4 sleds, you boys need to run. This whole crew come round, except for you two. Stay here. Oh yeah, sleds, you guys need to fall back. What am I doing? Behind our lines, boys. Oh yeah, these more sleds need to get out of there, otherwise we're gonna get annihilated. Frostworm, come on in here. Let's get all 4 sleds behind the line. Akshina, go ahead and drop the movement on the Rage Summoners. Unfortunately, these 2 got caught, so we're gonna lose lots of them. You get on in there, you stay up front. Throw a killing blow, charge into these knights. Let's go Blizzard here. Charge them down. Oath Brothers, turn and drop your lightning. flight for everyone up front.
And glory.
Heal yourself. Get these rifles cracking.
Attack, comrade!
Lethal Grom. Yeah, keep bullying that giant. Ah, we're losing all of our horse archers here because I am not microing them well. Sorry, lads. If anyone has to die, though, I'm glad it's you boys. Like, what the hell? We're not. I go ahead and take you guys off of guard mode. Both brothers pull away for a moment. Sleds, you guys are all in a bad spot. Let's go ahead and pull out of there. Glacial Gale, let's go ahead and throw in the Hawks of Mishka. Scare off this group.
Rushena! Cut them down!
Cut them down.
The motherland's finest!
I'm gonna rotate our armored Cossars here so the shotguns can rip these guys apart. Please wait just a moment, shotguns, please.
Kislev!
Man, they waited a second, I guess.
Of the bear!
Those rifles cracking. Both brothers going back into these aspiring champs here, and that is a victory over Archaon. This poor giant is gonna be getting knocked over. Big dramatic butt. There go the Raw Knights too. That is just about perfect. Sleds, get pursuing. Anyone with a gun, let's go ahead and shoot these abominations here. Mace of Hellstorm, we can go ahead and overcast the Roof Light Gust. And that's the end. Perfect. Once again, we have a lot of guys to run down here for the greater good of Kislev, and I'll catch you all in a moment. Alright, another close victory against two of us. Oh, we ended up losing them. No, on the previous screen there were plenty of these guys left. That's messed up. Alright, well, thankfully they can come in pretty quickly through Global. I think it just takes a single turn, and we'll go ahead and grab the Selyak Provides. Let's grab the Pardon.
We do not want your pity.
Not want your pity. Master Basin there, Mother Earth, Arcady.
Drużyna!
Oh, really? Archaon is just outside of movement range? That's some shenanigans. Some pure shenanigans there.
No!
And these guys are being cowards and going after the Tower of Torment. That's pretty funny.
Drużyna, stand ready!
Yeah, if we pursue, we're gonna have to take attrition. But leaving Archaon to rebuild is a bad idea. Alright, we'll just sit here.
Loyalty, bravery,
Grab
and cold
my
steel.
extra horse archers. We'll be on our way.
Commander of the soldiery.
I've got the Trickster's Helm for you now, which is perfect. I'd love a better weapon. No such luck. So what about your skills? We can get all the way into... Probably wanting to just drop replenishment, or give us more replenishment.
The noble
Especially up
choice.
here in the Gale's Wastes.
Chosen
Glacial
Drużyna.
Gale, we shall give you Biting Wind for your last skills.
Drużyna.
Last of your magics. You, Warvara. Boost income and scouting if we had the extra skills.
Frost Maiden.
And Mishka will go for, again, boosting of the income. Alright, well, Archaon is going to have an opportunity now to build up forces with everyone else. And I love that they're all coming over here after the Tower of Torment. They calculated that this is our weakest settlement by far. And that's the only one they want to fight.
Tzarina Katarin of
Which is
Kislev.
weird. They're trying to draw us away with Talos here.
You know
It'd
nothing.
be foolish not to stamp this army out, so I'm going to. Gonna give us a decisive win. We should not lose hardly anyone here. Auto resolve. You've seen what Katarins are capable of.
The motherland fights as one.
I guess that's all right. We will take the Selyak Provides.
Send them to the labor camps.
The labor camps with you. I'd like to stop fighting with Astrogoth again.
One land.
Figure he would be pragmatic enough to cease his provocations. We need to replenish, so we'll go ahead and fall back into friendly territory here.
Queen.
In fact, let's go ahead and march back
Never
towards
fall.
Vrag.
Matras.
He can't reach us anyway. Alright, 15k. Let's see about doing some upgrades. Prague, we're still waiting 2 more turns. The Citadel of... Not all that useful at the moment. maxed out Temple of Ursun is faction-wide 20 additional growth. So you lose the 50 growth here, but it actually becomes better for your other settlements. That sounds perfect.
Kislev is land. Land is Kislev.
Kislev is land, land is Kislev. Yakova will grab the iron smelter. I don't think anything else helps us out with how many troops are here, though, so... It'd be great if the Eerie Woods did. They gave you things in the woods for defenders. Since that is not the case, let's just go for more income to be had. And no use in going for anything there in Vitveo. Erengrad, we can afford now the Temple of Manon, which maxed out is going to give us immunity to storm and reef attrition faction-wide, 10 more melee attack when fighting at sea, and 25% less cost for all of our ports. I almost would rather have the Frostholm 3, though. Yeah, let's wait for that. We have way more sleds. Smithery gives us more income from this general vicinity. We'll at least go ahead and grab the roads here in Von Rauk, I always think it's Von Rauken, in Wolfenburg. That army went down this direction, so what we'll do with Dajev is haul cheek towards the Tower of Flies.
Take me there.
Take me there.
Frozen glory.
Assaulting these units would be completely worthless. I don't mind stealing some more technology, though.
No higher.
And you land ashore. I don't mind taking attrition.
Row.
Perfect. I do realize we forgot our Valerie.
Patriarch of Kislev.
So instead, we might just have to have Misha join him.
Stay healthy, Kislev.
Stay healthy, Kislevites. That'll be our next main settlement upgrade there at Shuk. Not Shuk-Traken, but Krakatrak.
None shall question me.
Katarin, we'll go ahead and snag. Stand your ground is nice, but I think I would rather have all of the elite skills. So Ursun's Favored gives our Zargard more armor, melee defense, and spell resist. Same thing with Warbear Riders, Forest Spirits, and Elemental Bears. Or Horse Masters for our Griffin Legion. Let's do Ursun's Favored first.
Defy
Golden
chaos.
Knight will give you a Deadly Blade.
The Tzarina.
Arcady next will go ahead and just give you a Devastating Charge. Ursula can have Magic Reserves. Probably then up to Guardian Call. Can't afford the Walls in Volksgrad, but we can afford the Roadhouse for more growth and controls. That's what we'll go for. Take a quick look at our diplomacy here. Kadrin is only the strength rank 42. Hopefully our strike into Bone Groundless territory was useful. We'll see here next turn. We'll make you an Ice Witch. You can have the Glacial Blast.
Ice Witch.
So where have the Greenskins moved to? Probably mostly in this kind of area, hiding away.
Champion of the
Oxen, can you reach Karakraziak? You cannot, so let's do some raiding. We can't even raid, we can't even make it into that territory.
Of Kislev.
Alright, then instead, we'll just do some channeling.
Ursun, bring us strength.
How much attrition do we have to take? A very marginal
Follow
amount.
my lead.
Sister of Ice. Elegantly, I go.
Merkel is going around this corner. There's no real telling. They're likely somewhere in here.
The battle against
I'll send the Hag Witch out to see.
I am the storm.
She's not helping out with our attrition yet, so I'm down to figure out what's going on down here.
Across the miles. Mile upon mile.
Alright, so they are at least down in Fallen King Mountain, which means we can grab one more
The
settlement from them
ice
pretty easily.
Goes.
Are we in their territory yet? Let's see if Can't really do any raiding.
My composure will not falter.
That's right, we'll just channel and come through the mountains like that.
Do what I says.
Greenskins that were bothering Astrogoth are still there. Alright, let's come on into Katarin and turn.
Frost Maiden.
Oh no. The AC-130 sisters are no more. Bone Rattlers also failed in their wall, so I mean, while there are the good comes with the bad. And they've actually looks like they've been pushed back further even. Glorious Merca.
Snow.
Move in on Kazadir Claws, which is actually going to be a proper full
The
settlement.
blizzard. Take
We will have to set up some siege equipment here. 3 sets of Black Orcs is pretty dangerous. We'll go ahead and take the Razor Standard and put it on Merca herself. Siege towers, and we will continue.
Make them tremble.
Make them tremble. First of all, you go ahead and join up with the force here.
Troops know not what they
Get those protective charms going. Or is that with her training in the Bray Herds com, do they? Where? I can't see them anywhere. They may be ambushing. Oh no, here they are. Here's Magok. Magok. The foolish.
I do it for Kislev.
Speaking of the foolish, Astrogoth, what are you up to there, bud?
They invite death.
Run, 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 run. Alright, come here, you.
For Kislev.
There's only the Void. He doesn't have any of the real crazy summons, just the summon of Kadai Fireborn. And I think it's going to be a Pyrrhic victory, so we definitely need to fight it. We would lose our Ice Guard. No, sir. Alright, let's do this. High ground looks nice right in here, so we'll go ahead and set up the 2 Groms on top of the hill. I'd like to fire at them a little bit longer as they cross the field here, but we may just not have. Actually, we do. We'll be able to use the trees as cover. Let's set it up like this instead. This kind of lip of the hill. Come take a look at the line of sight. They should be able to shoot over all of our units no problem. And hit the enemies even as they're coming up into our territory too. Which is exactly what we need. We need to delete the magma cannon pretty much right away. How long is your range there, magma cannon? Pretty far, actually. Zargard forward. And for this battle, we'll keep them behind our sleds. Because these guys are pulled by 2 bears, they move pretty quickly. So we don't necessarily have to worry about them getting taken out like we normally would. Katarin, Leysa, Patriarch, and our new witch will need to be behind our line. Griffin Legion, I'm going to once again keep behind our line. Ready to rush in if any kind of spicy boys appear from the void. Same thing here with you, Battlecat, just off in the woods, waiting for anyone to get a little bit too brave. 3, and then we'll go ahead and have... I guess 5 groups really doesn't hurt that much. Alright, let it begin. Kislev endures. Astrogoth does not. Get hit with the Death Frost right off the bat. Patriarch, let's move you forward. Griffin Legion. Let's move wide. Ooh, a nicely wasted Hellhammer. You love to see it. Leysa, go clap this Bale Taurus. Hear how angry she is. Go for slowing everyone here down. Looks like there are some sneaky gets that want to get taken out. Get out of the way! Smash through. Lace is taking some damage. So let's go ahead and fall back a bit. They're keeping those hobgoblins back a bit. Scared they are. Speaking of, war sleds, what's going on? Why are you guys getting caught? Is Astragoth way faster than he looks? I think the answer is a definite yes. Little Grom doing some horrible things to our enemies here. Everyone work together. Cannons, let's go ahead and deal with the Skullcracker here next. Lisa, let's go ahead and get in.
Onward!
Did a really good job. Let's go ahead and advance everyone here. Katarin, let's go ahead and move through after these blunderbusses. Slow everything down. Ice Guard, turn and fire here.
Land is power.
Get on up the hill. Take him down. Griffin Legion, come on away for a moment. Let's let the many icy arrows we have here get to work. I lead, you follow. Oh, ouch. All right, Fire Glaives, you proved your might. Little Grom, go ahead and fall back a bit. Katarin, go ahead and move up, run these poor fools down. We'll go ahead and drop some more goodies. Griffin Legion charge through. Little Grom, keep running on away. Katarin comes blasting through the side here.
Yes! Very well.
Death Frost Overcast on Astragoth. Little Grom, go ahead and run. Griffin Legion, get in there. I think we got him regardless. Little Grom, go ahead and fall back. Having an absolute field day there. Other than the Skullcracker hid in the woods the whole time. Katarin comes blasting through. Those guys take that penalty. He's doing everything he can. It's just not enough. Not enough. And there goes the Astragoth. Ice Guard will turn. He's broken. All we have to do now is get rid of the Skullcracker, which Little Grom should have a field day with.
It is my path.
We lost 2 war sleds in the fighting and 1 of our Zargard. I think that's a completely fine trade. Oh, it's stuck on this tree. Jeez, poor Dawi. Let's sit here and watch the slaughter. Oh, here comes the cannonball. Oh, yeah, you're supposed to dodge those. You're supposed to dodge those. Katarin, you and all the sleds get to work hunting guys down. We'll shoot the brakes off of this poor train here, and I'll catch you in a moment. Alright, we claim ourselves another decisive victory against Astragoth, just handing his gold left and right. Here he is. We shall grab the Salyok provides. That's not actually replenishing that much, so we'll take the gold.
They are no threat.
They are no threat. Jamar isn't even a threat here. You poor fools. Bounty claimed. We can probably actually move on to Fort Dvorslav too.
Tzarina Katarin.
Ooh, not
of
quite.
Kislev.
Also, no replenishment here.
Cloak
We get
yourselves
sneaky
in
though.
shadow. One land.
Yeah, we'll go for Horsemaster 2, get the entire suite of elite skills.
The Tzarina.
And then Deadly Blade for Lesa. Heart of Winter or just better earthing. We'll come back for Heart of Winter. Excellent stuff. Simplifying Kel. Love to get you the better walls. Especially because all of them are now moving in. They realize that we are going after Citadel. They need to quickly kind of rotate to keep it safe. Alright, Kevin. Only issue here being the way we have to move across this territory is
Follow
rather
me
slow.
to glory. We may camp
So we
here.
encamp and let's move towards the Howling Citadel. Take one of these dark fortresses away from them.
Goya.
Alexander, you can do the same. We'll hit here the Tower of Flies. Nothing is here, so we'll go ahead and hand this one to
Hack them apart.
auto-resolve after we make sure the Patriarch can't join us.
Patriarch,
He might be able to.
warm your hearts with ocean's breath. Replenish.
Nope, not quite. Not quite. We'll go ahead and take it.
Hearts of ice.
We lose a few, which is surprising. I think Grom could have probably won that battle by itself. Go ahead and loot and occupy that. We're making the most amount of gold and also not having to retain too much time in this territory.
Kislev's chosen.
We repair, and then also we go ahead and do nothing else. Well, even I don't think we repair. We just leave the settlement as is. 'Cause these we don't care about. That is not the point. 2% extra income from markets faction-wide, even for a few turns, is probably a good call for us. But we do definitely want Frostholm. It only takes a single turn to build this. Drops upkeep for our war sleds by 15%. War sleds and Little Grom, which we need a ton of to win. In my not-so-humble opinion.
Drużyna.
Maxim, let's go ahead and take
respect
down
my position.
Karakaraziak.
Fight
Easy
for
game, easy money.
Kislev. Big bear
We'll sack it
this
first.
rotten carcass.
Make all the gold we can. Most of these settlements I am
Guardian
going to
of
probably
the
end up
land.
handing over to the Dawi.
The motherland widens.
Even if we maybe retain a Kraken Gord just for the gold mine. Useful to get rid of. They have no reinforcements, so I see no reason to move on for the siege. We'll allow that to continue. Now we have 3,000 gold to work with. We can probably start retrofitting some of these armies. Or even building up a new one, which I think is even a better idea. Here in Kislev proper, let's recruit in our Ice Witch. We've got Fyodora and Devora. You have Stock, Ice Shard, and more missile strength for missile troops. Income, upkeep reduction for infantry. Let's go for Fyodora here.
Ice Witch.
Ice Witch.
Ice Witch.
Ice Witch. Let's do help with Discord. Combine up these two bits of armor to hopefully get or salvage them. That works too. Obviously, we needed the gold. As for your auxiliaries, Priest of Tall for more devotion. Sounds perfect. Problem with causing terror is most of chaos also causes terror. So while it doesn't really cancel each other out, which is useful. Upkeep reduction for Zargar. Let's go ahead and get rid of the Wailing Banner, grab the Knight Squire, and Priest of Tall for more recruit rank for infantry.
A wondrous tool indeed.
A wondrous tool indeed. And then I think I want this army to be involved with Elemental Bears and Ice Guard. We'll grab 4 of these Angry Ladies. And then we'll grab a couple of Elemental Bears and probably again some Grom because artillery is king. You there, Maxim. We've got War Bears with you. We've got Light Sleds. We need some more missiles. I think Akshina worked fantastically. If we were to look at Reichland, though... Ooh, hang on now. Listen. There's the opportunity for Marienberg land ships. Oh, I'm sorry. Volley gun steam tanks. It's time for the Franzer division.
Champion of the
Starring
motherland.
Maxim. Speaks to the forest, regeneration for hag witches. Do you have a hag witch? No, you've got an ice witch. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab Speaks to the forest. We'll see about bringing a hag witch down to join. Plus, he gains just gains Vanguard in general, which is pretty
I
nice.
accept this tribute.
Pretty nice. Alright, well, steam tanks are coming in now. Ownership is theft for you too. This is Kislev, not Soviet Russia. That's that.
No other may wield it.
No other may wield it. Alright, now it's just Mishka and our other Ice Witch who haven't moved. So bring you up to make sure no one's being recruited here. The Volcano's Heart, I don't believe, is the major settlement. He has, let's see, Monument of Corn, gives you skull cannons. Now we need to move on Forest of Decay, so I guess we have to just smash our way through here. And we could give the settlements to the Druki. They really don't like us, though. So we'd probably just go for the climate adaptation, rather.
Frost Maiden.
Alright, perfect. Yeah, quick look at diplomacy.
To war.
We can grab a trade agreement with Karakadrin, which sounds fantastic. Start our way towards being buddies with the Dawi. Looks like Clan Angrid is the strongest Dawi clan. They've gone all the way through the mountains. Got the western border princes and the eastern border princes partially secured. Good for you, boys. Alright, the Cool Tribe has decided that the Tower of Torment is an easy target, which definitely is good for you, boys. Katarin's ambush was foiled, which, too bad. We've won that coin flip one too many times, though, so not surprising we didn't win it that time. Ramar is building up more troops, so I think we'll just hang out in Fort Warslav then.
Born to rule.
Hello there, Naboo with the Lash. How would you like to receive the Lash? I'm going to go ahead and fight this one as well. One final battle for this episode will allow Katarin and her cavalry to rampage through these hobgoblins here. The field. Alright, start deployment. Here's the best firing line here. Probably good in this position for our Grom. We're trying to send those guys wide, which means we'll have the sleds and one unit of the... We'll grab the Fists of the Tzarina to defend that side. And then our checkerboard, which we'll deploy in this little gully. Our guard forward. Ice guard a little bit more grouped. Halberdier guard. Go ahead and have the Ice Switch inside the line. Same thing here, we'll keep you on the sides. They tend to lose that fight. Your single entity assassin war beasts do not like fighting a skirmish cav. They just run and shoot them full of holes. Bad for everyone. Mochi join up group 1. Little Grom get into guard mode. These two war sleds I'm just gonna keep in the woods. And Griffin Legion hang up behind. Oh, when we need you. Battle begin. Alright, Katarin, I'm just gonna go straight over here after
The great Orthodox
Sorcerer Prophet.
you. I protect you. Take not one step backwards.
Take not one step backwards. Go ahead and give her the heal. He just skates right through their line. Alright, one Grom hit this group, other Grom hit. Face them as a group here. Narisa go after the Sorcerer Prophet. Same thing with you there, Katarin. And then Death Frost. Just gets obliterated. Come on back through the line. Goblin archers in the woods doing their best. Go ahead and pull away on this side. Probably got some friendly fire there with Grom. There's no way the sleds did that much to them.
For the people. Execute them.
Overcast here. Just keep sailing on through.
Choke on ice.
Yes, we lost more Griffin Legion than we needed to, but that could be really easily replenished. How about our line here? You never see them actually use their summon of Kadai Fireborn, which is a bit interesting.
Tzarina Katarin.
Does the arena keep moving? We'll zap this poor fool. Go ahead and run these archers over. Little Grom. Swap to dealing with these Hobgobbo Wolf Archer riders for me.
Greatest of witches!
Are they surrounded? Is that why Nerys is having issues? Their general's gone.
Kislevites, moving.
They got bogged down by Hobgoblin cutthroats, really. I didn't even think that was possible. Get them more sleds. Show them to pace. Yeah, that's more what I thought was going to happen there. Just back and forth with these bears, they just get completely covered in true blood. See you later, gobbos. Take these clowns off of fire, Will. Blast away these Chaos Dwarves. Katarin having a fantastic time.
Ursun, Salia, Daj, Tor!
Nice rip some of those Chaos Dwarves apart. They try to brace, but Katarin's horses don't care about bracing. Even a little bit.
The Frostbringer!
Who's left? Pretty much nobody.
Tzarina
I
Katarin!
think they went and hid that group of Chaos Dwarves in the woods there, so we wouldn't be able to hit them with our Grom.
Follow the free!
Leave through there one last time, scaring them off. And there they are. And that's the end. Beautiful. Alright, decisive victory with only 11 falling. And that was definitely from friendly fire from our Grom. 123 kills there. No problem. We'll go ahead and just loot and occupy.
Defending this world requires resources.
It does indeed. Now Dramar has a dramatic choice to make.
Tzarina Katarin of Kislev.
And I think you are the Wazik, sir. We'll go ahead now and upgrade the skill upgrade that Katarin is summoning.
Kislev endures.
Extra charge bonus here, and then a Guardian Call for Ursula too. Alright, perfect. That's working out. Warbear for Ursula, so she is now a nightmare to deal with. And we'll go purge the steps here and cut our flag, that is. Curtain walls here in the vlog, as well as better trade quorum. Sounds awesome.
I switch.
Yodora. We'll give you a couple of Grom. Let's go 3 Grom in this army. Alright, yeah, no, the greenskins are not recovering, not coming over here to stop us from claiming Khazad-ir-Kulaz. And now they should have pretty much no income. Hopefully, we can start seeing the Slayer King make some progress. Lindelling does have the Nemesis crown currently, which makes him a bit of a threat. But only if he decides to be evil. Read the Roadhouse here in Volksgrad.
Drużyna.
Alright, let's see. So Archaon's hanging out with Honorith. I want to go after the Howling Citadel.
Land for the
Let's go between. That way we confuse our enemies a little bit here. Abzor may be able to recruit up enough to stop us. They even have the walls. So breaking our way through here is going to be rough. We can do it, though. We've got the artillery, we've got the magic, and we've got the artillery and the magic really what we've got. And we've got these sleds with 162 rounds. Yevgena, we'll go ahead and make you a martial magician.
Frost Maiden.
Mishka, what are you going to be up to?
I should
Look at you steal some more tech, but it's so expensive right now. So for the meantime, just be a scout for us.
Goyar.
Patriarch of Kislev. Hearts.
Valerie, you go ahead and join up. We'll go ahead and try to make you our Dodge's Song of Winter Sunlight. So we can kind of sprint around up here at maximum speed.
Destroy these fools.
Destroy these fools. Nothing here, we'll auto-resolve that.
Hearts of ice. Render them.
We again shall loot and occupy. Great bear pelt, granting perfect vigor, and a Kislevite Cossar so we can move a little bit further.
Highborn son.
Alright, Alexander, time to grab... let's say points into reassuring presence, so the attrition is not affecting you as much.
Baron of the motherland.
Dodge a Song of Winter Sunlight for Valerie. How many uses do you have? Oh, you can use it on repeat. Okay, so I'm starting to see you probably want one Lullaby, one Song of Winter Sunlight in pretty much every army. That way you can keep everyone vigorous the whole time. No one gets tired. We just need the gold to upgrade Cracker Truck, so saving a bit of our cash is probably the way here. Until we see some merchant traders to upgrade, then that's what we're doing.
Sister of Ice.
Sister of Ice. Reminded of Dathomir a bit. Sisters. We'll go ahead and grab some Hawkland long rifles for this crew whenever we are able to. I like the Obsidian Trinket Maker, even if we only have that extra bump in income for a few turns, it will be quite nice. Let's ignore everything else here and see how our foes respond.
It is our responsibility to vanquish evil.
Hello, Belagar. He is reliable and still weaker than Katarin. Pet one day. Now he wants to trade for 4,500. Why such a weird amount? About 5,200. Ooh, we could if we snag the non-aggression pact. We get a little bit more gold out of him as well. Haggle Wizard activate. I've seen worse trades. I've heard worse dwarf accents. Warriors to the Apocalypse, taking the opportunity to move in on the Monolith. Good for you, boys. Oh, it's a Slanesh chosen. Or a Slanesh Lord. Love the Legionary plume with the curved horns. Alright, they burned down one of their own settlements up there, which I think is perfect for us. Waste their time for 2 turns if they choose to give that back to one of their vassals. We then move in to the Howling Citadel with Kevin. And we'll also go ahead and swap over our Motherland invocation to Ursun. Gonna be a little bit tough here. We have what it takes, though.
Fight for
Into the siege.
Kislev! My delight.
Wouldn't mind waiting a turn to see if they get closer. But I think that also could be a very bad idea, so let's go ahead and invoke Ursun. I mean, anyone standing into our territories, even if it's a broad here, is going to take some damage. Tzarina Katarin, I don't really want to go after Uzkulak. Prefer to take down Karak Doom. So we're not going to see any more ALC boys coming on down from this area.
Cloak yourselves in shadow.
Let's come across the river here in Dwarslav. Try to catch Dramar. Sneaking back in. Until they start investing in more artillery, they're going to have a hard time against us.
Drużyna.
One more turn until the Orly tanks are in, which I'm so thrilled with. Akshina we can grab real quick through Global. I'm thinking about it. Definitely thinking about it. Before we go ahead and call this episode, let's figure out exactly what we're going to be building. Smithery is going to build up our income a bit further. We're making 630 right now, so it wouldn't really boost it that much. Erengrad, we could snag our final landmark we don't have right now with the Temple of Manon. But again, it's not really one that we really need. Manon, I think the Temple of Manon should probably also help out with just income from ports further. I get that they don't want to boost that too crazy, but you're not really going to build a landmark for 6,300 that just makes your ports cheaper. That's kind of a waste. Kind of a waste.
You sold your soul for nothing.
You sold your
Trust,
soul for
maiden.
nothing.
Kislev claims their secrets.
Or not. 100% chance to succeed and you failed.
Lord
Yeah, I'd
of
love to
all.
see it.
Approve.
Alexander, here's the idea. We don't really worry about the Tower of Flies and such. We worry about stealing the tier 5 settlement from our enemies. We've got one tier 5 here, and then one over here.
All in service to
All
Kislev.
this world will blacken and die.
And they drop in strength rank for every single one of those guys we take down. And then up here with Kevin,
Fight for Mother Kislev!
Sheesh.
we're just going to move in on this battle.
Only the
At
bravest are required.
But before we do, let's make sure I've got all the buildings sorted out for this turn.
For
All of our
the
recruitment
ice
figure too.
court.
So rightly, we need to build up a little bit more of our relationship with them. Through the Great Orthodoxy, we could snag some Zargard in only 2 turns. I think, though, for this army, I'm going to have everyone be able to fire a rifle, so let's go ahead and have Armored Kossars for the front line, and the Glaives for the back line.
Eradicate them.
Mark is building up more and more siege equipment. Will be either Quiet Warrior or a magical one. Be all about battle for you. Alright, beautiful stuff. Get a quick look at our province tab here. Makes it a little bit easier to jump around. Lumberyard in Volksgrad. Upgraded Trade Quorum in Volksgrad. Krakadrak up to tier 4. And that's all our gold. See if we can't go steal some more out of Archaon's boys up here in the north.
No!
Going to be a very tough battle. Oh, he has a metal mage.
To battle!
That makes things even spicier. I have full faith. They give us a valiant defeat. I think we can do a little bit better. It'll show us the map here. So this is a maxed out settlement, so it'll have really, really mean towers. If we can knock those towers over with our Grom fairly quickly, we have a good opportunity to just kind of rain death from afar without really worrying about getting too many of our own guys in trouble. So let's go ahead and prepare for battle. This is all the time I've got for today, though. Thank you all so much for stopping by today's Ice Court campaign. If you enjoyed the video, remember to leave a like for the like god and a sub for the sub throne, and I will see you all in the next one.